Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for August 2nd, 2016. It's August already, unbelievable. Thank you very much for being here with me and thank you for all your support. And I will take this opportunity to thank all of you for all the comments that you send my way. I want you to know that I read each and every one of them and I think of you as I read the comment. It's just been difficult for me to get around to replying to comments for the past few weeks. It's been really busy, and also some minor health issues got in the way of my work and really messed up my schedule, and so I wasn't able to reply to each comment as I usually would. But I do want you to know that I appreciate all the support, okay, and I read every single comment, and I do hope to be able to rearrange my schedule so that it allows me to get back to replying to each and every one of you, because I love having that interaction. So thank you so much, and thank you for bearing with me, and I do appreciate all your support, and I just wanted you to know that. Alright, so on to the reading for today. The first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a card that talks about moving on from something difficult, moving on from something that was very demanding, very draining, a lot of mental conflict with that situation. Okay, the Five of Swords is usually the kind of thing we're moving away from when we get to the Six of Swords. And so a lot of negativity and a lot of people either not supporting us or actively hindering our progress or affecting our self-confidence and our belief in ourselves and our capabilities. And with the Six of Swords, this could actually talk about that time in our lives when we made a conscious decision to accept the help and move on from that situation. Okay, a situation that was very toxic, very negative, and really had its hold on us. Okay, and so it was pretty much impossible for us to move on our own, or at least a lot more difficult than if we had help. Okay, because in the Six of Swords, we are not alone. Okay, there is someone right behind us. There's someone who has our back. All we need to do is ask for help, and they are to help us. And I feel that this could be an actual person, or it can be our angels and our spirit guides who are just waiting for us to ask for help, to be willing to accept the help, and there they are. All right. So it talks about when we had to move away, and maybe physically move away in terms of relocation, or just changing our environment or changing the people in our lives, and mentally and emotionally move away from a difficult situation that was very draining and really affected our self-confidence. As a result of that, the energy of today is the King of Rods, and the King of Rods is beautiful energy. The King of Rods is us coming into our own. Today is all about our focus, our determination, our creativity, our courage, bravery, inspiration. Okay, the King of Rods makes things happen. He's a king, all right, so he's mastered his field. He knows exactly what to do, how to do it. He's not afraid to delegate. He's not afraid to rearrange work, to manage, etc. This is someone who has a very clear vision of where they're going, and more importantly, the confidence to pursue that vision. Okay, so it's like he has a vision, and he knows that if he pursues that vision with everything he's got, he's going to make it a reality. Okay, there's no question in his mind. And so I feel that for us today, it's all about strength, determination, confidence. It's almost like we are coming back alive. It's almost like we see for the first time in a long time that there's nothing holding us back, that it's just up to us whether something happens or not. Okay, for the most part, for things that we can control, for things that we can influence. And so the King of Rods is very empowering energy that I feel for today, where it's like I finally have the confidence to pursue my dream, or I finally have the self-love and self-respect for myself to focus on my dream, to identify what my dream is, what my desire, my inspiration is, what my purpose is in this world, what makes me happy. I finally allow myself to think of that. It is confidence, all right? It is moving forward fearlessly. It is making things happen. So I do feel that today is going to be a very active day. A lot of ideas are going to come to mind, so I would write them down. Plenty of inspiration coming our way with the King of Rods. And again, this is asking you, well, all of us really, to not shy away from talking to other people. Remember, it's not up to us to do 100% of the work. If it's something that only concerns us, then maybe, yes, more of the work is in our hands, but still we can ask for guidance, we can ask for support, moral support if nothing else, to keep ourselves going on that path. We're never alone, okay? And so I feel like this is a beautiful message for today of what is our vision, having the confidence to pursue that, having the confidence to move forward in that direction and to make things happen, okay? To put things into play so that things change for the better when it comes to that particular situation in our lives that we're most focused on at this time. But it's definitely a lot of confidence and definitely empowerment. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Ten of Swords. And this is good, okay? This is good energy because it talks about the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? It's a similar energy to the Six of Swords. However, it's a 10, so it's completion. So it talks about completely leaving something in the past that was painful, that was difficult, okay? This is when we pick ourselves up and we move on from the past. We move on from the pain. We move on from the difficulty. We move on from the conflict, whatever the case may be. Something that has been in our lives that we've been struggling with for a really long time, some of us. And with the King of Rods energy, if we embrace it and we allow it to move us forward, this is what we get to. We get to the Ten of Swords. We get to the end of those difficult situations and a complete makeover in how we see ourselves and how we see the world, because we no longer see ourselves as someone who needs someone to help them, or someone who's completely powerless, or someone who can be easily dominated by another person. Thinking about the Five of Swords energy, we are coming into our own. We are brave, we are beautiful, we are intelligent, we are smart, and we know this. And we love ourselves enough and respect ourselves enough to believe in ourselves and push ourselves forward. And we also understand that although we may be able to do most of the work or a big chunk of the work, it's okay to talk to other people. It's okay to allow for other people's input, to allow for other people's support and guidance, other people's opinions, because they offer fresh perspectives, and maybe that's a completely different way than what we've been used to doing. Either way, the Ten of Swords talks about a beautiful, beautiful change of leaving behind something extremely difficult and moving forward with a new understanding, with a new vision, because it's swords, so it's our thoughts, our mental process, a complete new understanding, a complete new vision, I feel, of who we are and what we can do. Okay? And the guidance card that we have for today is a beautiful one. It is 19 Peach. So that's beautiful. And it makes me think of joy. It makes me think of energy and the solar plexus, which is our vitality, our life force, okay, which in turn makes me think of the King of Rods. And Peach is all about inhaling a breath of life. Number 19. So that's 10. That boils down to a 1. So again, it's about us today. And I feel it's been about us for a while, but it's a long process, isn't it, to change and go from doing everything for everyone else to doing things for yourself as well, or putting yourself first, or making yourself a priority, okay? It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes practice. So I feel that, yes, it has been happening for a long time, this energy. And I feel that it's getting easier, okay, with Peach. This is telling us that we're almost at the end of this process, okay, because this is already new air, new life that is coming in for us today. I feel work with Peach today with the color peach scent. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what comes to mind. Eat peaches, okay, that's really going to be very, I feel, cooling, refreshing. And also I feel it's going to make you feel better in terms of energy levels and joy. And the color peach, actually, they say in the book, helps us with restoring life. And they said about breathing new life into our lungs, clearing our lungs, our chest area. So it's whatever we've been carrying, okay, the heavy burdens that we've been carrying on our chests for a very long time that have really weighed us down, okay, and pinned us down. I feel that that is what we are looking at today, or what we are guided to look at with Peach, and release that, okay? Maybe do some breathing exercises today that would be very, very useful. And just simple breathing exercises where you take a deep breath in and you visualize whatever it is that you are in need of at this time. Okay, and visualize the color. Visualize the color peach when you breathe in, and imagine or visualize breathing in, knowing that when you take that deep breath in, you bring joy, new life, fresh air, ideas, inspiration, confidence, whatever you need at this time. And then breathe out, and as you breathe out, imagine, visualize the burden, the tension, the stress, the heavy weight being released from you, okay? Just by breathing. And I feel do that for a couple of minutes. You don't have to do it. Do it for as long as you can and as long as you feel comfortable with, but I'm saying that you don't have to do that for hours on end. You can do it for just a couple of minutes. You can do it for just a count, of, I don't know, 20, 30 breaths in and out. It depends what works for you and how you have time. But I do feel like that would be a really, really, really useful exercise for us to do today. So, there you have it. That's the message for today. I really hope that you enjoy it. I hope it makes sense and that it helps. Stay tuned. I will be posting monthlies today, the general monthlies as well as the love focus with the astrology done by Stormy Grace. So just stay tuned for those. And thank you once again for all your support and for being so great, patient, understanding, supportive, joyful, for making such a very positive contribution to my life. So I hope that we all have a really beautiful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.